Alrighty, what's up, guys? So here I'm going to do a little quick lesson on why I kind of avoid today. So if you guys have been following me for a long time, I always talk about Mondays, how they're pretty anticipatable, and the way I like to trade them when specific things happen. So in this case, where we literally have the previous week expanding for 5 days straight, I do not want to trade continuation on a Monday, right? So because think about it, if we're going to continue, what are we going to do? We should open low first, right? That's what we want to do. Open low, create an established low of the week, and expand higher. That's what I want price to do. And this profile, not really setting up for it, right? It does open high first, but it doesn't trade into anything relevant, right? So here's around 9:30 where we open. Let me show you where 9:30 opens. Pretty much at the current high day. That's ass. Whenever you open up 9:30 at the current high day, that's totally shit. Right? We want to catch the expansion of the daily candle, not fucking chase it, you know? This is ass. We didn't hit anything at the low day. Um, yeah, it's just not the greatest profile ever, right? So, at all. The current 4 candle that you're currently in already expanded, so it's like a double negative. That's another thing you guys want to look out for. When I come up with an entries video, I will add things on to the lecture that I put out for you guys. If you guys are trading within a 4-hour candle and it already expanded, like why are you trading that candle? It's like a daily candle, you know, like you don't really want to chase that. Um, it's just like really low probability. Like you're trading internal to the daily range, like it's inside bar, right? And that's why I don't want to trade continuation is because when the previous week expands, right? When are you likely to consolidate, potentially retrace, or just do lackluster price action? Probably early on the week, right? Because expansion, consolidation, when you get a new phase of price, probably early on in a candle, especially if the previous week expanded. So these are when I don't want to trade Mondays, continuation. Like I don't look to trade them bullishly. So I'd rather trade it bearishly, actually, but you obviously need to take out the previous high, right? To obviously do that, or some like type of cracking correlation or something. And you just never get that, man. Um, so yeah, continuation. Those are the reasons, and then also I wouldn't short this either because there's a PSP here, but there's no clean reversal signature. There's nothing that we trade into. It's just a random PSP, right? And it looks like consolidation over here. Like it's not clean. This is not the best, PA I've ever seen in my life for a reversal signature. When price retraces really deep like this, guys, I mean, I don't fuck with that, right? So I'm staying consistent with the logic that, you know, that I partake in and I use. So I don't trade markets like this. That's just not high probability whatsoever. And as you can see, price says fucking nothing. Wouldn't long here. There's an SMT here. Don't care about it. It's a feather spin. So yeah, I'm just not participating in this type of market. I'm completely cool with not trading days like this or Mondays like this. Um, and yeah, that's why I haven't been getting a lot of trades on indices because I struggle with finding setups in these type of conditions where I'm just like long in the high day or something. I don't do that shit. I never have. I never will. That's just not how I trade. The only difference this day here, what do we actually do to long? We gapped into something at least, right? A daily gap. Like if you look over here, this is the difference between this Monday. This is actually like asset synchronization here, right? Where this day printed an SMT in this gap. You see the difference between this Monday and Monday today? A lot different, dude. This also gaps lower. The previous week also expanded, but I'm not going for like these highs or nothing like that. I'm just going for short term highs. That's what you have to do at all time highs. So I'm not looking for a daily continuation candle necessarily. This is literally all I'm going for. If you look at my last trade when I did this, this is what I traded, bro. And I waited for a higher probable sequence, which is right, which is the universal sequence with in the form of asset synchronization, right? So that's what made this a lot more manageable. But I wouldn't even call it high probability still. It's really not that high probable, right? So if you look at NQ over here, you can see it already took this high out. What do we get here? Boom. Did not take the high out. Strength switch right there. That's what makes this way more manageable. Okay, guys? So that's the difference between something like today and this trade last Monday because they're very similar, I would say, right? Like the previous week also expanded, right? If I show you, previous week also expanded. At least you got a new phase of price here on the daily on Friday, at least, right? And then we gap lower, but yeah, I'm not looking to trade continuation on a day like this. Look at Friday's range. That's fucking insane. So that's just what, this is how I approach today personally. So